Right, getting started with the Virtual IT Learner Management System is not that difficult. First of all, you find your opening page and click on the word Start. It takes you through to the terms and conditions and you say, I accept the agreement. Now, here you come into the login page. And on the login page, we go through to get your username, which would be given to you by your own administrator. So we're putting in username 1 here, and the password here is 1. And that takes us through to our main switchboard. We have the opportunity to put in clients, learners, qualification builders, and the training event scheduler. Now, this is just an overview how to get up and running quickly. You'll find that on the video manual that we're working with now, that there are over 60 different short videos, some only a couple of seconds long, some minutes long, where you can click through from the menu, which we'll show you just now, carry on through, and it'll show you in detail on how to put in information, how to work with the system. Now please remember, this is our beta version. We've just put it together. It's now onto the market. It's free to our clients who have the LMS. So any feedback you could give us is constructive, like we didn't answer a certain question as clearly as you would like, please let us know and we can improve it, and it will link through to automatically through to a new video that will be put on the same sort of links on YouTube. But if you want to get up and running quickly, I suggest you use the following. If you're working with clients, click on the clients, and to add a new client, we click on the word Add. Now the rest of putting in the client information you can find under the video menu, which we'll look at just now, on how to work with that. But just generally, the start-off buttons here is we put in Add, we put in the client's name there, we'll just call it David just for now, and you'll see it brings a unique reference number on there. The rest of the information you can find out from the video on how to work with the client top detail. But while we're here, we can go in and should we want to delete a client, we can delete a client. And anytime you do that, it'll come through, a bit slow there, and ask you, are you sure you want to delete it? And you say yes, and away it goes. Now again, the rest of the information here you will pick up from the manual. I'm just showing you how to get the thing up and running quickly. Once you've got your clients in, we close the form and we go through to learners. And again with learners we add, gives us a unique, it'll always default to your company's name, so if you're not using clients and you're training your own people, then fine. Then we just put in an ID number and we tab, and then we carry on putting the information on there. Just a quick overview on ID numbers. If that number had been put into the database before, it couldn't be because you can see there isn't a month that starts with 54, but if that number had been in the system before, it would show out a dialog box saying this is a duplicate number, please put in another number or escape out. Other thing with ID numbers, they take automatically out the date of birth, the age, and the learner's gender. You'll see also over here it gives us a unique reference number, and again all this information you'll find under the learner details top section video in the videos that are launched on YouTube. Again, this is just an overview on how to get the situation going, or how to get the flow working. Now we've got our clients and learners in, we now need to build a qualification. To do that we work with unit standards. Now when the system is originally sold to you, it'll have all the current unit standards in it. Later on, again we have a section in the training video how to import the latest unit standards, so you don't have to spend the next 6 months typing out the latest ones that SACWA have released. It's a matter of going through to their SACWA template, downloading it onto your computer, and then pressing this import button. And again, bear in mind there's a whole video on that on how to use it. Once we've done that, close the form, and we'd go into our builder qualification. Now that would be built up using the name of your qualification, the type of qualification type, a learnership or a skills program, and the fact that your unit standards are already in the system. We can just type in the numbers. I'm going to put any old numbers in here. There we go. And all you need to do is put in competent, core, fundamental, elective, or whatever you want. And again, all of this is covered in the other videos. If you put in a unit standard too many, all you do is highlight it, press delete, and again it'll say, are you sure you want to delete? Once we've done that, we can now go through to our training event scheduler and then start planning a training event. And again we add, we give it a unique name, find out the qualification we've built. There's the skills there. And the fact that our learner's already in the system, we can click, go down there, pop them in, and so on. And again, this is all covered in the videos, as are the assessors, facilitators, etc. So the flow basically is, you come from clients, you add your learners, you build a qualification, and you go to the training event scheduler. One's got some more information into it. Then we close. If at any stage you want to work with the reports, you would have one of your forms open. You'd go to the virtual IT button on the top and then go through the reports. Admin reports, client reports, and so on. You've also got the opportunity to go up there and do things like backups, archiving, CETA exports, branch exports, etc. And again, all of these are covered in the video. Right, we've talked about the training video. Let's look at it now. You will have access to this particular page here, which is the menu for our training video, either via the website or via your desktop. And what we have here is the starting menu going over all the sections that are covered by our videos. Now, there's over 60 videos all sitting on YouTube that cover everything to do with the LMS. But please bear in mind, this is our beta version. So what we've done here is we put it together, it's out there, and it's free to anyone who has our version 2010 LMS. But if you've got any comments, for instance, you've gone into a section and you don't believe it was explained well enough, please let us know, because then we can improve it. The links that you have through to YouTube, and I'll talk about those in a minute, will stay the same, but we can go and edit the video to make it more and more user-friendly. A term I hate, but more user-friendly to our client base. Now, you would already have pressed getting up and running to get this far in. But let me show you how it works. For instance, we cover things like client training sessions, learner training sessions, qualifications, etc. And if I want to get some information, say on a client training section, I can go look at the client overview. How does the whole client section work? The top section of the clients, additional contacts, sales, and each one of those is linked to one of these 60 videos that's sitting on YouTube. I go back to my main menu and I go through to the training section. Now, how do I link through to my YouTube video? Very simple. I make sure I'm on the internet, and that's critical obviously. I find my cursor, I click on Learner Overview, and I sit back and wait. Sometimes, depends how quick your bandwidth is, depends how quick your system is, and here it is. Now, I'm not going to play the sound on this in the background because me talking will overview the sound, but what happens is it comes through and it gives you this kind of feedback there. So what happens, what we do at the moment is we have a choice. We can stop the video every time we want to. We can move backwards with it to start again. Or if you want a particular section and you know where it is and you don't want to listen to my dulcet tones all the time, you can drag across and start somewhere later on. You'll see how long each video takes and how far you are through the video. I'm going to screen back a little bit. If you decide that you want to see the video in wider screen or big screen, you go to these little 4 arrows there, click on that, and it'll take you through to widescreen. As you can see there, you press escape to get back to the smaller screen. Escape, and there we are. If you want to work with your volume, you have a choice here, or on your normal volume, click on there. Now see, mine are all fairly loud because I am as deaf as a post. And basically that's it. You know, you can move for these things. Once you're ready, you click on the close button there. It bounces you back into your menu. You can click to the main menu, go to something else, and away you go. If you're running from your LMS, it takes you back to the LMS. If you're running from the training video, you're back to the training video. If you've got a problem and it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, it should work, but if you have a problem with anything, always remember that the get out of jail free card is support@virtual-it.co.za, and we will get back to you as quick as we can, telling you where you are, where you've gone wrong, or how to go on from there, or whatever. And that basically is how it works. It's as simple as you want. Thanks very much, and good luck.